Ready, start. On 8/12/2022, a defamation notice was issued to the petitioner by the first school claiming rupees 1 crore as compensation. Via the press note dated 10/12/2022, the principal of the first school made a statement that the school never knew about the identity of Miss Jane, and it was only after her termination that the school got to know of the same, as the matter was covered in media reports. On 28/12/2022, the petitioner sent a reply to the aforesaid legal notice. In a rejoinder to the letter dated 28/12/2022, the first school stated that it was necessary to terminate the petitioner due to the double inverted comma forthcoming board examinations and in larger interest of the students. Having failed to secure any job, Miss Kaushik wrote back to the first school. The first school acceded to her request for rehiring her subject to her performance in an assessment test for some time in January and February 2023, respectively. The petitioner and the first school kept exchanging correspondences regarding the syllabus of the said test. On multiple occasions, the date of the test was deferred on petitioner's requests. On 25 to 2023, a test was scheduled, but she did not show up for the set test, and school warned that they would not be able to delay the process any longer. On 29/7/2023, the petitioner sent an email to inquire if there were any vacancies. The first school-wide email communication dated 31/7/2023 informed the petitioner that the school did not have any vacancies to accommodate the petitioner, and if any vacancy were to arise in the future, the petitioner would be given first priority. The candidature of the petitioner was initially rejected on account of her non-fulfillment of the selection criteria set by the school. However, upon repeated insistence and undertaking by the petitioner that she would prepare and perform well, the first school selected her on a conditional basis. The school administration also accommodated all the requests made by the petitioner. Upon the petitioner's physical joining, the first school was informed that the petitioner's educational documents reflected her name as Rahul Kaushik, and subsequently she had undergone gender affirmation surgery and identified as a single inverted comma transgender woman single inverted comma close. She also presented her gender identity certificate in this regard. The first school accordingly placed her in the hostel for women, provided her access to female washrooms, and treated her as a biological woman in all manners possible. Further, the school administration also treated her with respect and dignity, thereby attempting to reasonably accommodate her in the best manner possible. It was, however, noticed that the petitioner was unable to meet the teaching standards required by the school. It was alleged that she was underprepared for lessons, which led to dissatisfaction amongst the students. There were incidents of misbehavior and temperamental issues involving staff members in the school and students residing in the hostel. The first school has alleged that the petitioner was a ill-tempered person, which is what ultimately came to be the reason of her termination.